CEO. He has been here since the beginning, 31 years ago, the beginning of Birth Choice. So we wanted to give you a quick ministry update. We wanted to talk about a couple special things going on, including our walk. I'll touch on that, and Brent's going to touch on a really cool thing in just a second. But we wanted to share that we have seen about 96 babies saved at our clinics this year. So that is really good at all of our clinics. So COVID did not stop us from carrying out God's will and saving lives here in West Tennessee. We're so thankful for that. And and our mobile unit is doing very well as well. So that's good. And so I'm going to turn it over to Brent because he has a special announcement about how you, at your next oil change or your next car repair, can help us keep our mobile clinic on the road.
And it is really exciting in that keeping our mobile unit running can be a little expensive sometimes. Even the oil changes are expensive. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But we contacted a local business who had supported us over the years, and they decided that they wanted to cover the oil change for our mobile medical unit. And that oil change will have to be done about every 5,000 miles, and it's kind of an expensive process. But they want to do that for us for free, which saves the ministry lots of money. Amen. But then they wanted to take it to another level, and they said, well, this is what we'd like to do for anybody that would come into Jackson Auto Repair and mention Birth Choice for in regards to an oil change or any auto repair whatsoever, that they're going to take a portion of those funds and keep that in a fund for us. So if we need repairs that go beyond oil changes and just minor things, that they'll be able to do that for us as well. Mm-hmm. So that's something that they can do for us, and folks, our supporters can support us that way also. So it works out really great.
Yes, and Jackson Auto Repair is owned by some wonderful Christian men, and they're a local business, and so you can feel good about promoting, or supporting a local business as well as supporting Birth Choice, and a business that supports Christian values as well. So and so that's another good thing about that, and it's just really simple. Just next time you have an oil change, you just need to remember to go to Jackson Auto Repair, make an appointment with them, and mention Birth Choice. It's very important to mention Birth Choice.
And you know what I found out the other day when we were talking to them, Tiffany, is they offer pickup.
Yeah.
So they'll just come to your business and pick your car up, take it, do the oil change, whatever repair, and bring it back to you. So
another incentive to do that.
There you go.
Doing it for Birth Choice. Yeah. Okay. So next thing we want to talk about really quickly is our Walk for Life. It will be October 3rd, so it is exactly a month from today, September 3rd. So it is a very important fundraiser this year, and Brent will tell why in just a second. But the way it works is very simple. If you are a sponsored walker, a walker will get friends and family or whoever to sponsor them by pledging or donating to Birth Choice. So you can just ask your parents, you can ask your neighbors, your coworkers, your spouse, like, hey, do you want to sponsor my walk and donate to Birth Choice? And that way we raise funds for our ministry. So it's you all going and doing the fundraising for us. So you have that opportunity to do that, and it's really fun. So the day of the walk is just a fun day for all ages. We have teens, we have young adults, we have families, we have kids, we have grandparents. And so it's a 2-mile walk. It's at West Jackson Baptist Church, 9 a.m. on October 3rd, and it's really fun. We're going to have some fun activities. We're going to have some food, things like that. So, and you can do this online, or you can do this on a paper sponsor form. But birthchoice.biz, B-I-Z, you can remember that because it's taking care of business. So if you want to take care of walk business, you go to birthchoice.biz, and I'll have links and more information on there. So, Brent, do you want to talk about
one of the neat ways, or one of the neat things about our walk is the hardest thing to do is to collect money, but you don't have to collect the money. You don't have to collect it. All you have to do is just fill that information out, either online or on that walk form, and then Birth Choice collects it. We just notify those folks. So the hardest thing, collecting money, you don't have to
getting So you have to ask for money. You do ask friends and family, but you don't have to worry about I have to carry this cash around or this check around. I hope I don't lose it. You can do that if you want to, and you can do that if you do this, or they could pledge and then we will bill them. But you can do this online, and then they just do it with their credit card. But yeah, if you don't want to carry on cash or checks, you don't have to.
And all of our fundraising things have been very, very different this year, as everything else has been different for everybody else as well. But our supporters have come through, and they've helped, and they supported us financially, and so we've been able to stay open, reach basically more folks than we've reached the same time period last year. And so we hope that folks will continue to help us out that way in the walk, because those funds at this point are going to be needed to help us finish out the rest of the year.
Yes, it'll be very important. This year it's been a very different year for everyone. We understand that. So this is really exciting, and we hope that you will join us that day. And if you are a little wary about gathering with people, this will be an outside event, but if you're a little wary about being around other people, we understand, but you can still fundraise for us and mail in your pledges or donations, or just drop them off, and then you're still fundraising for us, but you don't have to be there that day. So that's just another thing to think about. So yeah, all right.
There you go.
Okay, thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us.